The survival game was a very popular game on Roblox, with once tens of thousands of players. However, the game started dying off only after a month of success. So what caused the downfall of the survival game? Well, firstly, we have to go back to the beginning. The year was 2022, and Simple Games Incorporated released the survival game. The game was an instant hit. In the game, you could chop trees, kill animals, and even fight other players. There wasn't any popular survival type game on Roblox, so people liked the game a lot. YouTubers such as TanqR and DV plays brought hundreds and eventually thousands of players into this game. It climbed up the popularity rankings so fast that it even surpassed many big games such as Arsenal and Tower of Hell in terms of concurrent players. The devs saw this extreme growth and started pumping out weekly updates. The first update they released, the Blue Steel update, was very well received. The game got another boost in popularity, and the game hit 40,000 concurrent players for the first time on January 14th, 2023. Other YouTubers joined the scene, and the survival game quickly rose to one of the biggest YouTube scenes on Roblox. It looked like the game was doing very well, but the game started falling off only a few days after the Blue Steel update. I believe there are three main reasons why. 1. Low quality updates. During the game's peak, the devs made sure to provide weekly updates to the player base. However, some updates just seemed rushed and overall lacked content. For example, the Imperial Ship update, the update after the Blue Steel update, only added 2 new ships and some minor bug fixes. This was underwhelming for most players, as they wanted new mechanics and content to play. The next few updates also followed this pattern, with additions like new crops and small map tweaks. None of these updates enticed players to play the game, and this would lead to many people quitting. The game actually released a few great updates after this streak, such as the Arctic area and the addition of Darksteel. Despite all of this, it was too late. The game could never pick up the momentum that it had from the start, and now it resides at only 1,000 to 2,000 players, compared to the 40,000 during its peak. Number 2. Repetitiveness. The gameplay got dull quickly. The idea of the game was to explore areas and conquer other kingdoms, and become strong yourself. However, this idea just did not work. The map was too small, and players quickly explored every corner of the map within the first week. This, supported by the lack of big updates, made the game very repetitive. People just logged on, walked for 2 seconds, and left. There weren't that many things to do, and people got bored. Number 3. The community. The survival game had a unique community. In the game, you needed to interact with other players and survive with each other or kill each other. Many new players joined the game and are immediately killed by more experienced players over and over again, which might cause them to leave the game. The lack of new players caused the experienced players to have no one to kill, therefore leaving as well. Hackers were also an apparent issue in the community, as they flew around the map, stealing loot and killing entire kingdoms. They duplicated rare resources such as blue steel and armor, and lagged servers with their exploits. Hackers were so common that you couldn't find a single server without one in it. Players just got fed up and just quit the game. The devs tried to improve the anti-cheat, but it did not get much success. All of this caused content creation on the game to slow down, and the survival game slowly faded away from the spotlight of Roblox. Well guys, that's it for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more. Perhaps if the devs created better and more interesting updates, will we come back to this masterpiece of a game?